This will be your second and final title bout of the evening. This bout for your Elevate Submission Series 145-pound purple no-gi title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing United Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, this is Isaiah Rubio.
Isaiah Rubio coming down to compete for the no-gi 145-pound purple belt championship. It's going to be 10 minutes. Let's see if they need all of it, but first, let's see his opponent.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Arende Bros Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he is your Elevate Submission Series 145-pound purple belt no-gi champion. He is Jathen George.
And making his way to the mat, he is your reigning 145-pound purple belt champion, Jathen George, looking to defend his title as Isaiah Rubio looks to be the show stealer, looks to be the title stealer, looks to be your new champion, and George looks to retain. We'll find out what happens together as we get started right now. Right away, Rubio pulled guard. There you see going right into that footlock game. Now to the wrestling, more than we had initially. You see the aggression there, Rubio shoving the head, shoving the face. George knows what's going on. He's got a little smirk on his face. So I know you're trying to get rough with me. Ooh, looking to shoot low, go inverted. Rubio looking to pass, George having none of it, keeps the guard. I see Rubio attempting to drop that knee, maybe go for a knee slide. Now as he shoots back in, George trying to lock that arm down, unable to get it. Rubio trying to find his opening. George looking relaxed. He just looks calm. We saw it earlier as Rubio was kind of bringing those shoves and bringing those pulls and everything else in the wrestling game, and George just had the relaxed look on his face. Rubio looks like he might have finally managed to get past that guard. George throwing it up, looking for an inverted triangle. Cannot get it. Rubio trying to stay tight. George doing a good job with his framework. See him using those arms to frame out. George fishing for the underhook here. Rubio trying to push on that shoulder, prevent it. And 6 minutes left in the matchup. An excellent job there by Rubio. Went one way and then cartwheeled back the other. And you hear the corner of Rubio saying, no space, stay tight. They're going to recenter him back in the middle. This is the first opening Rubio's really had. He's gotten past the guard. Now he needs to kill that space and try to find a submission attempt. George needs to get back to that active guard he had before. You see him trying to create space on the hip there. George just does a great job with his frames. He's not letting Rubio get behind his head. Rubio is fighting for it. You see the frame off of the right arm of George, preventing Rubio from getting close, preventing Rubio from getting the crossface. It's Rubio's job to stay patient and just work to it, but the frames win. Rubio looking to sit through. Looking to pass, could not quite get there, winds up caught in the half guard. And now he's back into this cross-face position. Trying to stay heavy, heavy. Looking to pass through. And the pressure prevails. Isaiah Rubio is wound up in mount. And he is now smothering. Isaiah Rubio so far, the pressure prevailing later in this matchup. Oof, but George bucks his hips, just classic escape. Rubio goes right back to it. Rubio seems to be finding his rhythm here later. That guard seems to be getting easier and easier to pass. I don't know if the pressure is playing a toll or what, but it seems like that guard has just gotten easier and easier. That's about the third time we've seen it in the last 2 minutes. Give or take. You hear the corner. You hear the corner here of Isaiah Rubio saying, just smother him. Just smother him. You see George kind of has that smile on his face. Rubio fishing for the Kimura. I believe he has the key lock. I think he has the hands locked. He's looking for it. And he lost his pressure. He looked for the submission, lost his pressure. Allowed George to get back to his feet. And now we have to start the whole process over again, unfortunately. And I'm curious, how far into the submission do you have to get for it to count as a submission attempt? See the hand fighting. George goes to pull guard, trying to trap that arm. Right away, Rubio trying to pop up. George looking for the sweep. Rubio looking for the leg. Rubio's had the most success so far with his pressure. Let's see if he goes back to it. And he does. He gets back to the pass. One minute left. Rubio has been the aggressor, and the pressure has paid off here late from everything I've seen. Looking for the arm. He's got it isolated. He's stepping over. Rubio's pressure. When he has the pressure, he's prevailing. "15 seconds left in the matchup. Rubio is close. He has the hands locked. 5 seconds left. And that is time. Isaiah Rubio, I do believe, has done enough. But of course, it is not my decision. It is the judges, it is the referees. And to tell you who it is Mr. Bryce Boudreaux.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the bout, your winner by judges' decision, and new 145-pound purple no gi